where you are all aware that the former Imo State governor, he ruled for 6 months, if I'm not mistaken, Emeka Ihedioha has left the PDP. Emeka Ihedioha has the highest, the strongest grassroots support of a PDP person in the southeast. He has left the PDP, and there is a lot of rumors about where his future lies, where he went to visit Abia State Governor Alex Oti, and they had a private meeting, and there are a lot of indication that Emeka Ihedioha is set to join the Labour Party. I know most of you will be angry with that. You all know what happened during the 2023 presidential election, where Emeka Ihedioha called the people that are not supporting Atiku Abubakar as saboteurs. You heard that. So he called them saboteurs, and that raised a lot of controversies. But where he came out to clarify that incident and apologize to his people, to the Igbo people, for using that word, he apologized to them. I don't think there's anybody in the obedience movement that is angry that Emeka Ihedioha wants to join the Labour Party. Emeka Ihedioha has a very strong grassroots support. He was a governor in Imo State. He won the election but was removed by a corrupt judiciary ruling that brought in Hope Uzodinma, and Hope Uzodinma had to win the second-time election. You all know the abracadabra that was done. So Emeka Ihedioha has left the PDP, but there's something you need to understand, that the PDP, as far as the Southeast is concerned, the PDP is dead and gone. What they did in the last election, not giving that ticket to a Southeast person, and P2B leaving the PDP, has completely buried PDP in the Southeast. PDP is gone and gone forever in the Southeast, where they disrespected the Southeast for long. And Emeka Ihedioha is not the only person that's left the PDP. So many of the PDP stalwarts in the Southeast, they've left the PDP, and I can tell you for free that the rank of the Labour Party is going to swell up in the coming weeks, because there's going to be a lot of mass movement into the Labour Party. And Emeka Ihedioha has shown the first step by visiting the governor of Abia State, Governor Alex Oti, to discuss his proposed move to the Labour Party. Is going to increase the ranks of the Labour Party. You all may be saying that Labour Party does not need all these kind of people, but I must tell you that Labour Party need all the strong stalwarts so far in the 2027 general election. P2B was rigged in so many areas because Labour Party do not have strong politicians that will stand and defend the vote for Mr. P2B. For instance, in Rivers State, you saw how Labour Party was openly rigged out of the presidential election. You saw it clearly. So you need all these strong men and women to come into the round, because these are the people that you call the structure, the so-called structures other political parties are using to rig election. But however, Labour Party is not known for rigging election, because Mr. P2B will never rig an election. But you need these men to be on ground as foot soldiers that will defend the vote of the Labour Party and ensure that no vote of Labour Party is stolen, because you must understand that Nigeria election is a fight. It's not for the weak. You need someone that if they are bringing fight, the person will fight. So whatever they are bringing, the person is there to also do that. And that is the reason why you need all those people in your rank. And to me, I'm happy that things like this are happening. PDP was not built in a day. So is Labour Party. So you're going to start from the scratch and build that party. And Mr. P2B has shown that he's not leaving the party. He has shown that he wants to build Labour Party to become a national party that will take up the leadership and the helm of affairs. Forget about what is happening currently in the Labour Party. It is just the initial shock that the people are having, because they know that things like this is going to happen in the future. They know that they are going to have stalwart, strong politicians that are going to come into the party. So they are fighting to ensure that they are the ones that will hold up the leadership structure of the Labour Party. But it doesn't matter who holds the leadership structure. All we want are men and women in the helm of Labour Party that will drive the party into the enviable height. Regarding what Ihedioha said during the election, we all know that politicians speak wherever their interest lies, and he was actually speaking based on where his interest lies at that moment, and his interest lies with the PDP. Then they did not see their interest with Mr. P2B, but after the election, you all saw that Mr. P2B is not somebody that is a pushover. It's not somebody that you are going to overlook. You saw what Uche Ekwenife said in the election then, where she did not really take Mr. P2B serious, but you saw how she lost her senatorial seat to a Labour Party candidate in Anambra State. So every politician in the southeast, you even saw Senator Eyinaya Abiribe thanking God that Mr. P2B waves did not remove him in the southeast. So every politician in the southeast is very careful with Mr. P2B, and they will do everything possible to ensure that they align with Mr. P2B. Don't be even surprised if you see the current governor of Anambra State, Chukwuma Soludo, leaving APGA to join the Labour Party. Don't be surprised, because it's going to happen. Because the rate of wave that Labour Party is taking over the Southeast is unprecedented. And after Southeast, the Labour Party is also going to encroach into the South-South. That is a real fact. The Labour Party is also going to encroach into the South-South. And you know that the Labour Party also have a stake in the North Central. P2B is also making wave to encroach in the north, the core north, northeast, and the northwest. Edo election is forthcoming, and I can tell you for a fact that Labour Party is going to clear every seat available in Edo State. They are going to win that election. You can see the momentum building up. Edo State is the headquarters of the obedience movement, and they are showing their underlying support to the Labour Party. Yes, they love Mr. P2B, and they're going to translate that love to the governorship candidate in Edo State. It's not going to be business as usual. Forget what happened during the last election. We know that Mr. P2B was rigged out in so many places, especially places that are being controlled by the PDP state. So what we need currently now is to ensure that Labour Party have a slot in most of the states in Nigeria, because these are the people that will defend the vote of the Labour Party. Labour Party will not be rigged out as they were rigged out in Rivers State, where the sitting governor vowed that he will rig out Mr. P2B. Of course, that election was clearly rigged out. So with the Edo plan map out, capture Edo State, capture other states in the South-South, move to the North Central, capture the states in the North Central, penetrate the Northeast, penetrate the Northwest. It is possible. The Southwest can also be penetrated. It is possible. All you need men and women of goodwill that will deliver good dividends to the people. Just look at what is happening in Abia State with Alex Oti. Trust you me, every state in Nigeria would like to have a governor of the caliber of Abia State. And they believe all this is happening because of the Labour Party. They believe that the Labour Party is a platform that can be trusted. They believe so. With all this massive movement that is happening within the Labour Party, I can tell you that the 2027 general election is going to be an interesting one. And trust you me, what happened in 2023 is not going to happen again. It's an eye-opener. And you're going to have men and women that will be on ground to defend the election. Of course, it's not going to be an easy rigging like what INEC did. It's never going to be again. The people are wiser now. And the people are willing to vote and defend their vote. Gone are the days where the INEC will tell you, we switch off the INEC. You must announce the election at the polling booth. At the polling unit, you must announce the election. They took political parties by surprise. But this time around, I can tell you for free that there's so much work going on in the ground. And they're not going to have it easy rigging the election anymore. So, I join the voices of every obedient out there to welcome Emeka Ihedioha to the Labour Party. We need them. We need them in the Labour Party. Thank you for watching. I'm going to see you in the next video.